Step three is now I want to connect to the causes of failure. So I have all my mistakes and what went wrong written down. Now I'm going to take a look at the failure inventory tool and figure out which of these causes of failure on this side link up to the mistakes we made. So the document kind of helps because it's laid out like this. So I'm going to really look through it. So the first one, the games being boring, they didn't match up to the idea I wrote down. So the boring, it wasn't lack of effort. People were working really hard. Um, Maybe some of it was lack of attention, people getting distracted. I doubt it though. We had really good developers. We had plenty of time. I mean, really, what it came down to, if I'm looking at it, is lack of communication, right? So the fact that they didn't match up, that was a communication issue. Some reason what I was writing down wasn't getting into the actual games, all right? So actually, I mean, really, a lot of these were that the mechanics of the games did not match up. A lot of skip steps. Again, all these things, not people being, not trying or anything. Again, it might have been lack of attention, so I'll put that there too because I'm not sure. Um, no clear tutorial, right? That was my bad, right? So it wasn't a lack of effort. It's basically I just kind of forgot. So that's probably in my planning. I didn't think through the fact that we needed a tutorial. The music and sound was generic, um, right? Like that again is probably more of the systems and planning, right? We had it, but we didn't really think through where we were getting our sounds and things like that. So that was kind of a problem. And then finally, I wasn't seeing the games till they're almost complete. And when I did, I was telling people that I didn't want to tell people that it was really bad. So to me, that's timely assessment, right? I should have been checking more often. We should have had a plan in place. I should have been meeting with people more often to make sure that we weren't waiting until the last minute to find out what was wrong. So through that, right now, I figured out a lot of the issues. So it wasn't lack of effort, right? I don't even need to worry about that. It wasn't lack of time. We put plenty of time. It wasn't lack of ability, but there was definitely a little bit of lack of attention probably to some of the details, especially the skip steps that were written in. So we need to figure out how to handle that. And then communication, assessment, and systems were really the big issues, which usually it is in a group project. It's usually not that people aren't trying. It's usually communication, these things. So now I've figured out, okay, what are the causes of failure? Well, it's a lot of stuff kind of in this section, level 3, although possibly there's a little bit at level 1 with that lack of attention.